Hello everyone. It's GG Calvin. Welcome to another long form relax with me video in Hytale. It's been a little while since I've done a long form in the game. The game is still in early access at this time of recording, but we're just gonna go through the terrain. Very casual, taking it easy, not worrying too much about crafting or trying to maximizing things. We just want to go and enjoy the environment, and that's actually something I really enjoy about this game. It's just observing, taking things in, just like that owl up there. Feel free to come along and just settle in. Maybe even take a nap as I go about my day here. We'll probably just go and gather some resources. There is a large spider up there. I love the sound of collecting those berries, and there's a big bear over there. For now, we're going to avoid them, but if we do have to combat, we will. Looks like there's some skeleton characters out there. This will take me down into the mines. I actually have placed a lot of these torches around earlier in a previous playthrough, in my previous Relax With Me video. And that's mostly for the evening, being able to look around. Now, I believe in this game you can actually ride animals. I've done it one time with a horse, but I'm not quite sure what I did. There's a button here that says to tame them, and I believe these are just yaks, so I'm just gonna wander with them a little bit. I think technically I could actually attack them and get like animal hide. Looks like we've got the sort of whitish type rocks, or not rocks. I believe this is actually wood. Oh no, it is rock, marble, cobble. So I think it's like cobblestone. I believe I'm trying to collect some of this. So I've only played Hytale as a solo player. I haven't jumped into like any other servers or interacted with others. I think that's a whole experience that I am missing. So I might explore that in a future video. But right now it's just all about taking it easy. If you're new to my channel, you may know that, or I'll just share that, you know, most of the videos I've actually put out in terms of like cozy content is more around Stardew Valley. There's a horse. And I know some folks have suggested that I try to play Minecraft, which I'm open to as well. I know Minecraft has been around for quite a while. It has such a following and legacy. I'm a PC player, so I'm assuming for Minecraft I need to go to the main website and purchase the game through and use the launcher. But I just love being around the horse. And so this little bubble comes out with a carrot. I'm assuming I need to feed it a carrot. Look at the frog here. I just want to see what happens when I take out the frog. don't think there was any resources I collected. Just gathering plant fiber and wood. And I believe this is a procedurally generated terrain. So everyone's world in Hytale, every player who has, you know, their own world, I think it's going to be different, which is really cool. And this game is still in the early access phase. There are people who have done much more elaborate construction and crafting than I have. But I love being able just to swivel around, you know, with the camera and just take in the world. Oh, some loose plant fiber I left behind. I've actually collected a lot of these flowers, but I just put them in my storage chests. We can go down here. Even just the feeling of like going into the water is so cool. And I believe there's actually fish down there. Now, I don't know how to dive. Oh. Apparently I did it. How did I do it? How did I do that, actually? It's almost like I don't know if it was like my left mouse button or something. Let's see. Let's try that one more time. So I'm floating, and then I do my left mouse button, and then I go down. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. This is interesting where there's no water here. Oh, interesting. Interesting. It's like the water will fill up if I take out more of the bricks or stone. Now, can I actually collect the fish? Yes, I can. Literally just with a sword. No fishing rod. So I have raw fish. Oh. That's actually the first time I have procured any fish in this world. And there's a frog down there. I like how the audio changes when you go underwater. So I think if I eat the berries, it restores my health. Yep, there we go. Got a bunch of berries, so I might as well use them to restore some of my health. And I don't know if I had lost health because I had went underwater. So up ahead I think there's actually a temple and there's like a boss in the basement. And that's something I have not done as much as well, which is combat. Harvest berry bush, harvest mature wheat. Interesting. So yeah, that's the temple I was thinking of up ahead. Let's gather some of this wheat. And then if I do M, that's the map. If it starts to get dark, I'm gonna head back to my home base. I love the animation of the bird that's flying in the air over there. Today really feels like I'm giving a tour. A tour of this world. There's a rabbit right there. Another rabbit. I'm gonna let him go. Oh, it's starting to rain. Let's just listen to the sound of the rain for a little bit. It's very, very soothing. I think if I go further down there, that'll be into some mines. M-I-N-E-S. It looks like the rain is passing right now. Essence of life. Okay, so we're right here. And then I spawned there. But where is my home base? I think it's right here, yeah. So that's my home base right there. And then in the server it says 1 of 100, so I'm only one person here, but I guess you could have 100 players. Little baby calf, I guess. Even just the sound of like going through the grass is really pleasing. I'm not quite sure what the green essence of life does. Okay, let's take a look at what we've gathered so far. Can we... Basically, I was trying to see if I could remove an item. Okay, I think we need to start heading back home. So yeah, we are going in the right direction if we go this way. Walking tour. Although there's a run function. Yeah, this is running. Oh, a little chick. That's the sound of a bear nearby. I see the bear right over there. Let's avoid him. Very, very interesting. As you can see, you can totally get lost down here. Oh. I feel like it's... is like Lord of the Rings down here. Let's try to head back. We got to explore a little bit of the underground. That's cool. I should go back home because I have so much stuff in my inventory. It would be good to unload some of this stuff. Okay, so here we go. Back home. This chest has a bunch of like weapons that are used up. And I know there's a way to craft to repair tools, but I don't think I have enough resources to do that. So that's been my thing with this game, where I have not gathered enough stuff to fix my tools, and that can be a little tricky. I'm just looking at all my stuff and figuring out ways to clean them up. I feel like the musical theme that we're hearing in the background is very sweet, very evocative. And this is a Quebec, which I guess is the native species. Oh, with the raw fish, I'm curious if I cook it in the campfire, what happens? And then, do I not have any torches? I wonder if I ran out of torches. I need to craft more, I believe. So this is how you cook food. Okay. And then now I have grilled fish, and I believe I've been storing some of my food in this chest right here. I have a lot of these seeds that I've not been able to do farming yet. But I'm going to put this to the side for right now. Oh, look at the beautiful sunset. And it looks like there's even fireflies. In many ways, I just want to like sit here and take it all in. There's the bear down there. Let's just appreciate the sunset. This is actually my favorite time of day when the sun is setting. You get that dusk feeling. And I think especially for a game like this where it's so open world, there's so much that you could do. It's really easy to, kind of like in real life, to get caught up in busyness and to not just slow down and take everything in, just appreciate where we are. That's been kind of one of my biggest motivations for making these kind of long form videos and content for this channel, is to help people just slow down and relax and appreciate, you know, the simple things in life. We live in a world, especially, you know, if you're very connected online. Oh, look at the moon. We live in a world that is moving so fast-paced. There's so much stimuli from different content and media stuff and the news, right? But to be able to just appreciate the simplest things, I think that's, right now it feels like it can be hard for a lot of people, but it's something that we deeply need. And I've been reading about like how our brains need to have these breaks, right? They need to have these periods of rest because of so much stimulation that we're in right now. So much stimulation that we're receiving right now. Oh, look, these fireflies are coming out. I do see the skeleton guys up there, but I'm just appreciating that moon. And this is something I like doing with this long form video, where it's easier to just really slow down. You know, if I'm doing like YouTube shorts or like TikToks that are shorter, sometimes those, I think you miss a lot in the fast pace editing or even just the shorter time format. To be able to just sit here and relax and take it all in is really very, very sweet. I'm grateful for that. There's the Quebec. So I'm curious how this game is going to develop, you know, in coming months. I know a lot of people are out there playing the game and making mods, creating stuff. Oh, look at the horizon. So one of the things I've learned, so professionally I'm an animation artist, and I remember when I was taking classes and studying about like atmospheric diffusion, when you are painting backgrounds or environments, because of the quality of the air and diffusion of the air, the further back you go, the trees, the mountains are going to look much lighter. And you can use that to create a sense of depth, environmental depth. That's DEPTH. Okay, so now the light is really starting to settle. We're probably going to wrap up pretty soon. I think this is kind of a nice place to wrap up for the evening. My apologies for any background noise that you might hear. The skeletons are just doing their thing over there. And when I started this world, this was kind of like a pre-made home with a little bed. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap up this session, this video for today. So thank you everyone for coming by. I hope you have a good day and a good evening. I hope you could relax and slow down, as I was talking about earlier. We're going to continue with more videos in Hytale in the future. But for now, have a good day, have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. This is, I should say, this is GG Calvin signing out. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.